This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hello everybody, welcome to, I promised, the very last Gen Con 2018 video for this year. This is it, no more after this. It's time to get back to War and Pieces and painting videos and all the things that we love to do. So without further ado, let's talk about some of the most awesome things that we have going and that I decided to get at Gen Con, that I thought the top 8 things that were the most surprising games to me and the games that I ranked and enjoyed the most at Gen Con. Now, if you take a look at the video that I did earlier, which I didn't look at, I wonder if some of these are on here or some of them that weren't on here. I know that number 8 was not on there, and that is Arena Rex. Now, when I saw this and I walked by, I stopped in my tracks and I went, well, what do we have here? Well, we have ourselves a gladiator game that is absolutely awesome. The guy did his best to explain it. He seemed a little camera shy, so when you're watching the video, he does a really good job, and I really think it was done very well. But until you guys see me put this together and play this live on this channel, I don't think you're going to get a grasp for it. But I just want you to know this game is gorgeous, it is fun, it is simple and enjoyable. At number 7, okay, this game is not a game that released at Gen Con 2018. It didn't release at 2016 Gen Con. I think maybe it was around 2015 it came out, somewhere in there. But I discovered it for the first time because I sat down and had an unbelievable demo, which was probably my most favorite demo I've ever had at a convention. And that was with Alan from Nemos War. What a fantastic game this is. And this is a game that you're going to be seeing played on this channel a lot here. I thought it was just absolutely fantastic, and I can't say enough about it. A great, fantastic game. At number 6, Detective. Tina and I did a live playthrough of this on Google Hangouts, and we did for the channel, and we had so much fun. We were so immersed in it that the 2 hours just went like that. Now, are we Holmes and Watson? No, we failed miserably. But that's the beauty. You can reset it, and I've already forgotten everything because I just don't have any kind of retention. So I'm looking forward to playing it again with her. So this really sounds like fun and something that, even though you have 5 missions and then that's it, I hope that they do more and they come out with expansions for it and they come out with it regularly the way they do with Time Stories, because this game has a lot of legs and is a lot of fun. At number 5 is a game that I had no expectations of, but nobody can get close to that game. I'm waiting for my copy to come in. But if you checked out the video, Electric Football, this is unbelievable. I love how this plays. It's not it's basically the old and the guys bounce, but they did something. They improved it where they have skis now, and it doesn't make that noise and it doesn't vibrate all over the table. The thing just, you turn it on and they start to move, and it is amazing what you can make them do. And I think it's a great game. I'm looking forward to playing it. I can't wait to get it here, and I can't wait to show and do it live with you guys. Number 4 is a game that completely I didn't even know anything about. When you went to Cool Mini or Not, everybody was looking for a Song of Ice and Fire, or Kick-Ass, or Arcadia Quest Pets, or a lot of different things that they were looking for. They couldn't keep this game on the shelves, and I'm glad I got a chance that Tina and I got to play it in the BGG game room, and it was Gizmos, and Gizmos is ridiculous. I love that game. We had so much fun, and it was just a complete and utter blast. At number 3, the last day of the convention, I was on my way out, getting ready to go home and get on the plane, And Elon, my good friend from Golden Egg Games, said, Rob, how you doing? I'm doing all right. I'm sorry I didn't get over to your booth. You know, usually I stop and say hi to everybody, but boy, we were busy, and with all the headaches that we had, we worked our way through it. And he goes, well, I want to show you something. So he picks up a game, just like I did, and he goes, you got 5 minutes? I go, yeah, I got 5 minutes. And thus, my love for Dice and Dragons was born. This is awesome. This is fantastic. It's such a simple game, but so much fun. And it was so much fun that I got a copy, Tina got a copy, and we're planning on doing another live. It was one of the first live events I did when I got home. I absolutely love this game, plain and simple. I love simple little dungeon things where it has a role-playing element, and the beauty of it is, he said he made it because he wanted something simple enough to do a role-playing game with his son, and this is everything you can expect with that. If you have children, small children, and you want to introduce them into a role-playing game, well, killing a bunch of dragons is about as cool as it can get, and it is done with such finesse and fun and strategy that you'll really enjoy it, and a lot of luck, which isn't a bad thing. At number 2 was something I didn't even expect to come out. Now everybody knows how fanatical I am about, well, I was hoping I'd be able to point it out, Shadows of Brimstone. Well, Shadows of Brimstone, I love. There's so much stuff, I don't think I can ever play it all, let alone paint it all, but I'm getting pretty close. But Forbidden Fortress, it was one of the big things I had to have. They had a couple hundred copies there. That was it. I went and I ran my tail off and I made sure I got one. I'll tell you, it's gorgeous. I got the Dragon Pack with it, with all the expansions. Those are gorgeous. I've never been more excited about doing something and putting something together as I am with this game. And next week we will have a couple live events where we're just sitting there putting it together, getting it ready to paint. I got the big dragon together, so we'll get to show that off, and it'll be a lot of fun. So what's my number 1 game? Hey, listen, I'm not going to make any bones about it that when I went over to my good friends at Chip Theory Games, and I hope they get a chance to go over and take a look at Tina the Board Gamer, the beautiful intro that she did for Undertow, showing you how to set the game up. Too Many Bones is one of my favorite games, and the more I play it, the more I fall in love with it, and the more anything these guys do, I think is gold. Undertow, 40 Days of Dolor, the Tyranny Pack, all that stuff is number 1. There was nothing that's going to change that. I got to play it again. Tina got a copy. We're excited. We're going to do it live for you. We are going to do, we're both going to take and do the regular campaign maybe, or maybe we'll just do Undertow. I don't know, but we're going to do it live for you on Google Hangouts. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you'll join us, but that is my number 1 game, hands down, from Gen Con. Now listen, I know what you're saying. What about this one? What about that one? What about this one? Well, there's a whole bunch of them that I got to play that I thought were horrible. And I'm not going to do that because that's not what we do here. We try to stay positive. There were games that were very disappointing, and there were a lot of great games that I didn't get to play, so it wasn't fair to put them on the list. This is the stuff that I got to play that meant something to me and made it on my list. You can agree or disagree, but all in all, it's just my opinion, and my opinion don't mean anything. So I just figured I'd share with you what my top 8 games from Gen Con were. And guess what? That's going to put a close to 2 weeks of absolute madness. And oh God, do I mean madness. I'm done. That's it. That's all I got. Now we can turn our attention to other things, such as, well, let's get to painting. We got a ton of games to play and learn. We've got war games, we've got miniature games, we've got board games, we've got Games Workshop games, we've got games. And that's what we do here at Rob's Tabletop World. So without further ado, folks, let's close out this chapter of Gen Con 2018. Thanks for coming for the ride with Tina and myself. And until next time, and for Tina, who is not here, Thank you so much for all your support, all your kind words, and most of all, thank you for being a part of our videos and being a part of this channel. And until next time, it's your old friend Rob. Let's get the rest of the year started and finished. We've got a lot to do, don't we? We'll see you soon.